Hey guys, Kevin the Comic Doctor coming to you with another episode of One on One. This week I decided to do yet another video with some before and after pictures of a book that was recently worked on. If you watched What's in the Press, well, the last episode of What's in the Press, you'll notice I had a copy of Amazing Spider-Man number 6 right here. But before we get there though, guys, hey, if you haven't done so already, consider subscribing to the channel. We talk about comic books here. I showcase a lot of comic books that I work on week after week. The content is comic book based right now. It might change in the coming weeks and months. But if those types of things interest you, please consider subscribing to the channel, liking the videos, sharing the videos, hit the notification bell, of course. And you know what? When I hit 1,000 subscribers to celebrate that momentous occasion, I'm going to be giving out these two copies. Well, this copy of Moon Knight number, well, not this exact copy of Moon Knight number 1, an actual copy of Moon Knight number 1 and She-Hulk number 1. And thanks to Jamie Knott, if you recognize that name, Jamie was our 600 subscriber winner. Jamie sent this book in to me just the other day. And say, hey, Kev, you know what? I was a recipient of the 600 subscriber draw. I want to give something back to the channel. So this baby here will also be given out at the 1,000 subscriber mark. And this is a copy of Superman Man of Steel number 18, of course, featuring the first appearance of Doomsday. So add this to the awesome prizes that will be given out when I hit 1,000 subscribers. Along with that, I'm also going to be giving out 5 $100 gift cards for cleaning and pressing by yours truly. Anyways, guys, enough of the plugs. Let's get to it. Again, here is the issue we're looking at. It's a 5.0 copy of Amazing Spider-Man number 1 featuring the first appearance of the Lizard. Now, here's a story about this book. Ben brought this in last weekend because he had received it, he had bought it, he was very happy with the book, but when he got it, he noticed where the label meets the plastic on the inside of the slab, there seemed to be a little bit of a flaw. And he was concerned that perhaps the slab had been tampered with. I don't think it was. We've come to the conclusion that it probably wasn't doctored, but to put his mind at ease, he wanted to have the book reslabbed. And that was cool. Let's reslab it. We took a closer look at the book and we noticed there are some issues that perhaps could be improved. So Ben decided to give it a shot. We cracked it. I'm going to resubmit it, and hopefully this book will attain a grade higher than a 5, which it currently has. I'll tell you, mid-grade books are always kind of funny for me. I was having a conversation with another fella today about, the whole cracking and resubmitting process. And in my experience, I love working on books that are really low grade, like, 1.5s, 2s, 3s. I find great success in bumping those up. I also have found pretty darn good success in bumping books out of the 7.5, 8.5 range up into the 9s and onwards. The books that I always find are iffy are those mid-grade books, 4, 5, and 6. 4.0, 5.0, and 6.0. Those ones aren't always as clear cut. None of them are ever clear cut. But books that are in that grade range, I find tend to be a little iffy. In fact, I had an unfortunate situation recently with a book, and I'm going to do a video soon, actually showing some successes that I've recently had. I know a lot of you guys love to see those videos showing the results of cracking and pressing the books. Well, I have a bunch to show you and share with you, mostly success stories, one not so much. But I'll share that with you in another video, hopefully the next week or so. Anyways, will it be enough to get this book up to a 5.5 or to a 6? Well, you be the judge of that, because I'm going to show you some before and after pictures in a moment, and we'll go from there. Have a look. Actually, you know what? Let's look at them right now. The first one, the back top left corner, you'll notice a pretty intense indentation and some rough edges. Okay, so that's the before. Quite a difference. Smooth that out nicely. Now the bottom left corner of the back page also has some indentations and some creases. You'll notice the creases still remain, but the indentation is gone. The inside of the book had some pages that were rough around the edges, I guess you could say. Some tattered edges. There were 2 or 3 pages like this, so I went in there and I spruced them up. There's the before picture. And here is the after. Let's take a look at the bottom right corner, just right of the lizard's hand. You'll notice another indentation right there. That's the before picture after a good humidification and a press. Voila. There you go. And the most dramatic one we'll leave to the very end right here. Here is a shot of the lizard. Now, you'll see some indentations over his coat, his lab coat or what have you. There are some spots as well. Quite a few moisture spots on the front cover actually. I couldn't do much about that. You'll notice the one moisture spot right here, and I'll zoom in on it. You'll notice there's some color loss as well. It actually has changed the surface of the book, the texture, and it's actually in some cases removed color. So all I could do is leave that alone. But have a look at the indentations. You'll notice lots of indentations on the back side of the coat. And after a good, again, press and clean, quite a difference. Quite a difference. All right, well, there you go. Not a lot of pictures this time around, guys, but will that be enough? What do you think? Do you think this book will go up to a 6 or a 5.5, or will it stay the same as a 5? This is always a gamble. I think you will agree that it was improved, but the question is it enough of an improvement to garner a higher grade? We saw this a few weeks back with Stavros' Amazing Spider-Man #1. When I showed you the before and after pictures, most of you contended that yes, the book was improved, but the book stayed a 5. It didn't go up to a 5.5. I hope you enjoyed these before and after, discussions. I do have the results for the Batman 10 and the Daredevil 1. I think might be graded as of today. I haven't checked yet. I will do a separate video with the results of those. And then when this one comes back to this lizard book, I will do a video showing what this book comes back at. Hopefully it'll go up. Anyhow, thanks so much for popping by. Again, if you haven't done so already, guys, please consider subscribing to the channel, liking the video, and sharing the video. The more people that watch, the sooner we'll get to that 1,000 subscriber mark, and I can have this draw to give out all these awesome prizes. Until next time, have a fantastic night. Take care. Bye now.